What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Relius, and today's movie review is focused on 2021's The Paper Tigers. And the synopsis of this movie is three middle-aged men polish their martial arts skills to avenge their fallen master. Now, this movie was a pretty good watch of a movie, I'll say. It wasn't anything extremely serious. It wasn't anything dramatic or just sad. It was a good comedy action movie with kung fu. And here is my review on the matter. What I first enjoyed about this movie was the fact that each of the main characters, the three main protagonists, were all written pretty well, as each of them has their own backstories. Each of them has their own motives and purposes and everything, but they all enjoy the same thing of just kung fu and action. I felt that all of the three main characters interacted and just did well on screen together with one another whenever they were interacting with each other or whenever they were in some action scenes. They did pretty good for the most part. I I enjoyed the fighting scenes of the movie, the the action scenes as well. I think that the actions and the fighting scenes of the movie were done pretty well, as it wasn't no amateur stuff. It was pretty well done for some middle-aged guys and everything with how some of the scenes took place. I felt that all of them knew how to like actually do some kung fu, and it was pretty good to see on screen and everything. Now, I would say that the story is done pretty well with everyone is coming back after not talking to each other for nearly over 20 years to avenge their fallen master who was brutally murdered by a psychopath. It was just good with how the story was told, and it's a typical story because by the end of the movie, everyone gets their justice. Like the death of the master is avenged, like it would be. And now, what I did not like about this movie, it would probably have to be maybe the comedy. Now, do not get me wrong, I enjoy comedy and everything, but sometimes some of the jokes in this movie was a definite hit or miss. Some jokes were good, some jokes were just, it could have been better. It could have been a little bit better. Another thing I did not like about this movie would probably have to be maybe of the fact was that it was just a little bit slow at ease. Like some of the scenes were just like a little bit slow, but that was only for like a little bit of the movie. And for the rest of the movie, the action scenes, the dialogue, the story itself, everything else was pretty good, as all of the characters involved in this movie, the main protagonists, were pretty good. None of them were really bad. Some of them were pretty funny. Some of them, some of the things that they got involved in were just funny and just downright embarrassing, to be honest. But out of all, The Paper Tigers is a good movie to watch. It's nothing extremely serious or dramatic. It's a good comedy action movie about kung fu, avenging someone's death, and how I would rate The Paper Tigers out of 5 stars. I would give The Paper Tigers 3 stars out of 5. And that is the end of my review. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe and comment. And until next time, goodbye.